Good Tuesday evening, YouTube. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening so far. I have one wonderful guest who is also one of my best friends, Nikki Wunderlich, with me.
Hello, everybody.
And tonight we are going to be answering questions, and then we are going to be talking about different types of disabilities and different types of stuff that's going on in our lives. Nikki will be probably doing her own thing, which I'm giving her complete permission to do. So, Nikki, is there anything you want to start off with?
I can't think of anything.
So how's your day to day? Let's start it off with, like, how's your day to day routines usually?
How's what?
What do you do on like a day to day basis?
Oh, it depends on the day. For example, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have staff that help me clean or run errands or do whatever I need to do. Otherwise, the other days of the week, I do not have staff usually. So my routine varies between days.
So it's not consistent.
No. And it also depends on how tired I am, if I'm experiencing a migraine, and stuff like that.
Which all of us, I'm sure, can relate to that. It all depends on how we feel.
Right. Because I'm not gonna get up and go outside and do whatever if I have a migraine.
Because that would make you feel even worse.
Yeah.
And guys, I'm for those of you who are new to the channel, I am right now going to drop a email if you or someone you know is interested in being a part of my channel. All you have to do is send a email to Disability Days with Dalton, or no, Disability Days 4107 at Gmail, or at Yahoo, at yahoo.com.
Okay.
And right now I am working on trying to get that copied over. So bear with me
Also,
for
if you want to
just
be
a
on my
moment.
channel, you can get a hold of me by sending an email to nikki0222@gmail.com.
Or if you want me to relay something to her, feel free to send an email to me as well. And hello, Boppet Queen. That's our friend Dalen.
Okay.
Private chat. Selected tab. 1 of 2 chat tabs. Group. Complementary chat tabs. Private chat comments tab. 2 of 2. Join.
There we go. I just made it so I could see the comments also.
Cool. And bear with me just a moment, guys.
And sorry if my voiceover annoys anybody, but that's the only way I can read the comments. Unless I'm like this. So, it's just easier for me to use my voiceover.
end of and join end of end of pi 3 of 3. Windows 7 YouTube image live viewer comments show up on stream.
So we've only got one comment so far.
And I'm pinning mine.
YouTube Bob at Pi YouTube Disability Days. You can reach me for interviews or questions by emailing disabilitydays4107@yahoo.com. You are currently on the chat phone.
And that's my email.
End list end of join the chat button.
And like I always do, I'm going to bring up people's comments. So
Okay.
let's see. There is Boppet Queen. Hi.
Comments selected tab private chat comment join leaving StreamYard
And guys, please
entering
share out
private
the
chat
stream.
tab link present link having it private chat comments selected join the chat button broadcast aside content comments tab.
And there goes my light. There goes my light. I guess it's sunset.
Okay, I'm gonna also comment mine in case people want to be on my channel. They
All right.
can let me know.
And let me know whenever it's up, and I'll pin yours as well.
Okay.
And guys, if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask those questions. We're going to try to be on for as long as we can. But if it gets slow,
Heading level for everyone to mute my
then we're probably going to end up having to end early.
Comment end of chat broadcast is up platform comment tab content comments list 3 items StreamYard live viewer comment YouTube in Bob between Pi YouTube disappear end of join the end of join the chat button. Heading level 4 connect to comment connect your YouTube account to join the live list 1 item. You are current YouTube connect button. You now in untitled sign in Google. Sign in with Google. To continue, StreamYard list 2 link. Nikki Wunderlich link. Nikki website. Sign in.
And I'm also sharing my stream out, so bear with me, guys.
StreamYard heading level 1 link. Nikki022 I continue link. Privacy and link period. You can link period. Cancel but continue button.
There.
Sign in with Google. Heading level 1 StreamYard wants access to your Google account. Heading C3 vetch head review link and link to link period learn link period can't continue button group website Google.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Banner StreamYard studio web content StreamYard toolbar StreamYard studio web leaving stream close but new tab search tab enter in toolbar reload StreamYard.com/ZT5B search with Zoom book Nikki Chrome. Customize and control Google Chrome.
Just
Menu
use my mouse
button.
here quick.
More content available. StreamYard studio web StreamYard toolbar search tab new tab StreamYard.
Hello.
Camera and microphone. Chrome has closed. Search tab. Enter in toolbar. Reload. StreamYard. Search with Google. Zoom. 90% button.
How's it going today? I believe it's Ryan. I hope I've got that right.
StreamYard. Studio.
Welcome. She may have accidentally gotten kicked off. I'll wait till she comes back on. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate it. If you want to be on the channel, feel free. I'll check my email after. That's my YouTube email. And it looks like Nikki is coming back in. Add to stage. No worries, happens.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Voiceover on group banner. Link. Skip to interview. End of main. QR code low. Dalton. Nikki. Ryan. YouTube. Ryan's YouTube. Image. Ryan's random. Hi. Welcome to my live 10 full screen. Low. QR code low. Dalton. Nikki. YouTube. Image. YouTube.
Yeah.
The question. Welcome to Mike is below.
Do you have a question for us?
Ryan's random things channel.
What's your question?
You are YouTube. Ryan. The question is Mike is Ryan's random things YouTube. Image. Nikki. What? Comments selected tab private chat comment end of broadcast platform comment tab list 6 items Platform comment tab. List 6 items. Stream. Live viewer comment. YouTube. Bob. Hi. YouTube. This. You can. Hi. I did. The end. Dim. End of broadcast. Aside content comments tab. Down. Dimmed button. Post a comment. Edit text. Blank. Space. Backslash. Backspace.
Okay.
U C A N space L also E M A I E me A T at N I K I.
Oh,
Nikki
it's in the email. Okay. Let me pull up
0 2
mine.
2 Nikki 0222 G I L G C M com. You can also email me at nikki0222@gmail.com.
There, I got it on there.
Okay. What is your favorite cartoon / classic cartoon character? This is from Ryan.
I don't know.
He sent it as an email, so it's not in the chat.
Okay. Probably Mickey or Minnie Mouse or those are the two I can think of off the top of my head.
Or they, I should say. And I do have to agree, Mickey or Minnie. But if you're going like, that's like if you're going like retro. Now, if you're going like now, I probably have to say like SpongeBob or something like that.
I don't
And it
watch
also
a lot
depends
of
on the cartoon.
now. Haven't really watched a lot of cartoons since I was a kid. So
And let's see. And yeah, Ryan, but if it for it to be easier for us to answer, instead of emailing us your questions, you can also just drop them. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And if I'm not, I apologize.
End of platform comment.
But it would be
Also
easier if you could just drop them
The question
in
for the two of you is in the email I sent you.
the chat. That would make it a lot easier.
6 of Ryan's YouTube. I did send you an email. 5 Ryan YouTube. Hi at Disability Days with Dalton. 4 Ryan YouTube. You can reach me for interviews or questions. YouTube. Hi. 2
okay.
Disability. Ryan's random fit. Hi.
I was just catching up on the comments.
The question for the YouTube. Nikki, what you can also.
No worries.
End of platform.
And I'm going to.
What?
I'm probably going to pin your
Okay.
email as well. So I pinned my email earlier, guys, and forgive me for looking down at my phone. I'm just trying to make sure. But the first was mine. Hey, Aaliyah. Aaliyah is a friend of mine.
Hi.
Aaliyah, if you have questions for me or
Me.
my friend Nikki, feel free to put those in.
Yep.
And we will
And
answer them.
I'm pretty much an open book, so don't hesitate to ask me questions. Alright, I'm gonna try to turn off my light here.
Right, and there is Nikki's email.
I'm gonna turn this a minute.
I am good.
There.
I hope you're doing good, Aaliyah. Aaliyah just asked how we were.
I'm good. There. Now you guys can see me better.
That's fine. You can join anytime. I am also on TikTok under the same name, and I do lives there as well.
I'm just on YouTube.
Yeah. You can find her by just searching Nikki Wunderlich.
Yep.
I'm gonna have her spell the name.
NIKKIWUNDERLICH. I'll put it in the comments.
NIKKI Nikki WUNDELICH Wunderlich. That is YYMUBBTUBD. YouTube. Nikki Wunderlich is my YouTube.
Yep, there's Nikki's YouTube in the comments. And Aaliyah, to answer your question, how do you go live on YouTube? Well, you have to have their requirement, one. And two,
there's a couple different ways to do that. You can use a website like StreamYard,
which is what we're on.
Yep. Or you can just hang on, I'm gonna turn off my I'll show you the other way to go live. So like on your YouTube, if you have the correct amount of subscribers and everything, you can go to this middle button here, press that, and then you can choose between uploading a video like this, or if you want to do a short, you can hit that button, the short button, or if you want to go live, you hit the live button. And it'll look like that when you choose to go live on your phone.
You can go on your phone or your tablets, or
Yep.
I've even seen people go live on their computer if you have a webcam. But if you go live on a computer, you have to have, I recommend having a mic, because I've seen people go live without mics, and honestly, if you go live without a mic, it's like your lips are moving, but you can't.
We can't hear you.
anything you're saying.
Right. In my cup here that I'm drinking out of, it's a cup with a bunch of different dogs on it, and it says, "I work hard." So my dog can have a good life, or something like that. I don't remember the exact wording, but this is the cup.
It's a nice cup.
Thank you.
You still working on your iced coffee from earlier?
Nope. I'm gonna try to turn it where I can show you guys what it says.
Yeah, move it to the left just a bit. Your up, my right, which would be your left. Yeah, yep. We can see it.
Okay. And it has a metal straw. And the inside of the cup is metal. And hang on, I'm gonna try to take this lid off a minute so I can show it to you guys. And the lid is really clear. I'm gonna put the lid back on so I don't accidentally spill it.
Well, we will check out your channel, Ryan. Like I said, I hope I'm pronouncing your channel right. I normally don't do promos for other channels, but I'll let it slide today. All right.
Post icon, dimmed button, post end of new StreamYard live platform, end of star 1 tab, end of comment tabs, group. You are currently on a group. Platform comment. New comments.
Yeah, and
StreamYard. Live viewer comments. Show up. List 8 items. Live viewer comment. YouTube.
Aaliyah, you can go
Random things.
through
Channel
Creator
0.
Studio,
Question.
but
2 of you
you
listen.
still have to
YouTube.
meet their requirements.
Ali, hey. Ali Easterling 07. 14 p.m. How are you? YouTube. Ryan's I might have to join the stream a little bit more when I get time at Disability Days with Dalton. You are YouTube. Ali, how do you go live on YouTube? YouTube. Nikki Wunderlich is my YouTube. Ryan's Random Things channel is my YouTube channel. YouTube. Image. Ryan's Random Things channel 07:19.
Yeah, again, we normally don't promote, but I'm gonna let it slide just for this one stream. Like, if we promote ourselves, but we normally don't allow other promotions. But I'm gonna let it slide this one time.
He doesn't on his channel. I do on mine, though.
And there is
That's if I've
reasons.
checked the channel out and I think, and I approve of what they do on there. Otherwise, I prefer not plugging their channels.
And the reason why I normally don't do it is because I don't. I feel like if other people try to plug their channels, then I lose my viewers. That's the sole purpose of why I don't like. Like, if you're gonna plug, the best way to plug would be just asking for permission.
Yeah, I prefer that people ask permission to plug their YouTube channel also.
But like I said, normally I'm gonna let it slide this one time. It's pretty cool how we can do things differently with our conditions. Yeah, it is. Like,
Yeah.
We don't let other people tell us how we need to live.
Right.
Or what we need to do. And I'm actually working on trying to be more independent. I use an app called Ira for people who are low vision or blind. And usually I'll go into like Walmart or somewhere like that. And they can. I actually did it a couple of weeks ago. I needed to go in to get some shampoo. And they were able to help me navigate my local Walmart. And I didn't have to ask for people's help. Now I got a bunch of people looking at me like I was funny, like I was some kind of alien walking around with some kind of crazy thing. Somebody talking to me. But
No,
other than that,
what I like to do. Oh, sorry for interrupting.
other than that, it really worked. Go ahead.
Now, what I often like to do is, if I can, I'll go with someone to go to the store. But otherwise, I'll just ask for someone to help me at the store.
It's what I'm saying is, if you need to ask for help, then it's okay to ask for help, but
Right.
never lose your independence.
Right.
If there's a way that you can do it independently, then yeah, go ahead and do it. But never let your disability or your condition set you back.
Now, see, I have other things that I do independently, because I live alone. There's just certain things that I prefer to have help for. And they may vary from person to person to person, what they want help with, what they don't want help with, etc.
Exactly. And for someone who sees someone who has like a visual impairment or a disability, don't assume that they need help. Like for people who are blind or low vision, don't go up. Oh, let me help you. You
Yes,
need help.
please,
Don't.
please
That's
do
big
not
no
do
no.
that. If they need help, they will ask for it.
I've heard of countless situations where people will go out and see where someone needs help. Um, well, or they think someone needs help whenever they're doing it their own way.
For example, if a visually impaired person or blind person is getting ready to cross the street and you notice that it's clear for them to cross, don't just be like, it's clear, let's go cross the street. Because they may be listening to the traffic pattern so they know when it's safe, or trying to familiarize themselves with the intersection, or what have you.
Or depending on where they are, they may, because like they actually have apps that will help them detect whenever a street sign is on for them to walk.
Yeah.
So those are the big pet peeves for people who have visual impairment or disability.
And never, ever grab their cane. That is their eyes.
Exactly. Grabbing the cane is like a huge no-no.
Yes. Now, if, for example, the person thinks it's clear to go, but it's not, you can say, hey, it's not clear to go yet. Or, like, something like that. But don't grab them. Because for a lot of visually impaired or blind people, that'll startle them. Especially if they've had something traumatic happen to them in the past.
Exactly. And just so everyone knows, I'm sure a bunch of people can see this, but I'm going to describe it for my blind or visually impaired viewers. I'm wearing a peace uh, bracelet, which is both, or a yin and yang, I should say, which is both, has both black and white beads. Sorry for changing the subject for a sec, but I'm sure a bunch of people were probably curious. And I'm also wearing a workout shirt with a Nike swoosh and some workout shorts because I just got back from a walk. Just so I can give y'all a description of what I'm wearing.
I'm
But
wearing a
anyway, back
yellow
to what we were
shirt
saying.
on top. And I'm not going to discuss the bottom because, yeah. I'll tell you why later.
No worries. You don't have to discuss it here. You can tell me why later.
Yep. Anyways, another thing to take into consideration is please do not just assume people need help. We that are visually impaired. We have gone through orientation. Most of us have gone through orientation and mobility, know how to check if an intersection is clear, know how to know where we are within our route, etc.
There's a lot of training that we've had to actually go through, and we've actually had people who have watched us to make sure that we were familiar with everything.
Yep.
And like Nikki said before, and I'm going to kind of circle back. Yeah, you may see that the lights cycled a couple of times, but we're just trying to familiarize ourselves with the traffic pattern.
Right. Because what we do is different for each type of crossing. For example, what we do for a four-way stop is different than what we do for a traffic light.
Exactly. And another thing, while we're talking about traffic lights, if you're near one of us, we someone who is visually impaired, and you and we have those audible traffic lights, don't try to have a conversation with us, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to echolocate the other traffic signal so we can make sure that we're crossing correctly.
Right.
And once we cross, then we can talk. But
Right.
if you're going to try to have a conversation with us while we're trying to locate the other sign, that's going to really throw us off.
Yeah.
So it looks like we have 2 people on. So if you guys have any other questions for us, let us know. The emails we gave earlier, please. I did answer those questions before, but please don't email either of those because we will not be able to actually get those until a later stream, or one of us will answer in a later video. If there's any questions that you have for us now, feel free to drop those in the chat.
Put them in the comments down below. Another thing, if you're with us and we're trying to if you're around us and we're trying to familiarize ourselves with the intersection, please don't be trying to talk to us while we're trying to figure out if it's safe or not. We're listening to that traffic to determine if it's safe. And if you're sitting here yappity yap 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 yap, we're not gonna know.
And like I mentioned before, it would slow us down.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to be mean to anybody. We're just showing you guys or telling you guys how it is for us from our perspectives.
Yeah.
And even though I haven't had to deal with this on a crosswalk, the one thing that bugs me is I'll be near someone talking and they're on Bluetooth earbuds
Mm-hmm.
and they'll have those in, but instead of like they'll be looking at me while they're talking. So
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking,
Are they
yes, and they're
talking
like,
to
no, I'm
me,
on the phone.
or are
Like,
they on the phone, or
yeah,
what's going on there?
yeah, exactly.
Apple Chrome. StreamYard. Studio. Camera and microphone.
Another piece of advice: if someone is using a guide dog, do not, I repeat, do not grab that handle that they're holding on to for any reason.
If that handle is on their back, they're working.
Yep.
And if you have kids, let them know that if they have that handle on, that they're working and they can't be petted or anything.
Right. And always, 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 before you pet, ask. Because some
Exactly.
people don't want their dog to be petted while they're working. In fact, that's a lot of people that use guide dogs. Now, other people might say, give me a minute, I'll take off his harness and then you can pet him. It's totally individual. And don't get upset if they say no, because that is their eyes. It's how they get around. And if you distract the dog, it could lead to really bad things happening to the owner.
Exactly.
Such as if you're by stairs and you distract the dog, they could fall down the stairs.
Exactly. Is the joke appropriate for a live stream?
What joke?
Ryan's wanting to know if he can tell us a joke.
Oh.
Or Ryan or Ryan.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
No, they're wanting to tell us a joke.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said if it's appropriate.
Right, if it's appropriate. What?
Have your voiceover read it.
Okay.
At Alia Easterling, YouTube, Ryan's Random. My channel is a variety. End of new comments button. End of post icon. Dimmed button. End of dimmed post. End of platform. New comments. YouTube, Ryan's Random Things. Channel 07:09. New comments button. End of plat post icon. Dimmed but end of dimmed post. End of platform. New comments button. StreamYard. New comments button. You are current. End of plat post icon. Dimmed button post. End of StreamYard. Live viewer. New comments button. StreamYard platform broadcast is end of chats comments. Private chat chats apps group. You are currently on a group. End of chats broadcast platform comment tab list 13 items. StreamYard, live viewer, YouTube, hi, you can, hi, what, I did, right, the question is actually for you and Nick, YouTube, right, the Nick, you can, Alec, hey, Alec, how are you, YouTube, Ryan, I might, YouTube, image 13, I might have to join the stream a little bit more, YouTube, Alec, how, Nikki, what, YouTube, Ryan's Random Things channel is my YouTube, Ryan's Random Thing, at Alia Easterling, you can actually go live on YouTube by going to YouTube Studio and click create and then click go live, YouTube, image, Ryan's Random Things, my channel is a variety, YouTube, Ryan's Random, it's pretty cool how we can do things differently with our conditions of this YouTube. Can I tell you both a funny joke? YouTube, Ryan's Random Things, Channel 07, what is the best kind of tea to drink at a party? Confetti. You are currently on a
Oh, that's funny.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Sometimes with stuff like that, I want to make sure that she gets the joke. So if I tried to say it, it probably mess the joke up. So that's why I have her go through and do it that way. And she knows.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
YouTube, Ryan's Random Things. One of my co-workers at Panera Bread told everyone that joke one Wednesday morning. You are currently on it.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a really good one.
Unfortunately, in my area, they closed down the Panera Bread,
Oh,
which kind of sucks.
I went to Panera Bread back in
I mean, like, I'm
February.
sure there is still some, but not like as close as they were.
YouTube, Ryan's Random. I literally laughed at that joke. You are currently on a tech man.
Well, it made both of us laugh. So now I'm curious.
Yeah, that's a good joke. And I'm glad you told us that joke. It was pretty funny.
Same. Panera Bread. Because now I'm curious.
What was I gonna say? Another thing that I say do not do is no matter what kind of service dog the person has, whether it's for POTS or whether it's for their blindness or another or for diabetes or whatever, always ask before petting.
Exactly.
Because that service dog is there for a reason. And it's not to entertain people who want to pet it. It's there because the person has a medical condition and needs the service dog.
And some service dogs look like regular dogs, but they're still service dogs.
What was that?
I said some look like regular dogs, but they're still service dogs.
Right. Because in Minnesota, or in the U.S., there's something called the Americans with Disability Act. And in that, it talks about that you don't have to have a vest for it or anything like that. You can just take your dog in with its collar and leash.
There is something that I've learned, though. For businesses, they only have 2 questions that they can ask.
Yep.
Is their dog a service dog? And what service does it provide? And those are the only 2 questions. They can't deny it, but it depends on their answer. But at the same time, it's like
more. The question is more. Is the dog a service dog needed for a disability?
Exactly.
And if they answer yes, the next question is, what tasks or services
does the dog provide? Yeah, just so you know, Nikki, you're cutting in and out from time to time.
I'm sorry. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I just realized it. You do have a good sense of humor.
Yeah, you do. Um, and you may see people using different types of white canes. For example, some people prefer the long white rigid canes, like they use in the like a lot of people use in the NFB. Other people prefer folding canes, and other people prefer telescopic canes. It's all about the preference.
Exactly.
And all types, all three types of canes do the same thing. They help you know about your surroundings. And there is a fourth type of cane. It's called an ID cane or identifying cane. And those are usually thinner and not used for mobility. Needs.
I actually have something cool that I want to show you later, Nikki.
Okay.
Because you were talking about that, and there was another YouTuber whose name I'm not going to mention here. Who was that? C-Sung. And they were using it was almost like a cane, but it was more like a guide, and it was powered by AI. And it had like
Oh,
a camera and everything.
okay. And then besides guide dogs and white canes, they are coming out with like AI type guide thing, like guide things. Um, like one of them is Glide.
And then there's also an app called Ira.
I'm talking about like things you can actually use to get
Oh,
around, like the white
yeah,
cane, like
that's what it
guide
was.
dog.
Glide. That's what it was. The thing that I was talking to you about, it was called Glide. They were. It took me a minute to remember what it was. Nikki, I think you're muted. I can't hear you.
I'm
No,
here.
no, I can hear you. No, I can hear you.
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
Your mouth, your mouth was moving. I was like, "What? Is she muted?"
I was just trying to think.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Mm,
So we have a solo. And in a couple of minutes, I guess I will get ready to start wrapping up. I guess.
okay. And even if you are a visually impaired person, um, and you prefer guide dogs, for example, don't push your preference onto other people. Some
Exactly.
people may just want to use the cane and prefer it.
everyone has their own type of um, trying to think of what I was going to say.
Their own preferences.
Yes, thank you.
Another thing I will say about guide dogs, let's say someone in your family has a guide dog. Unless there's a major reason, like dogs that try to fight other dogs that you have or something, don't tell them they can't bring their dog, or unless you're severely allergic.
Exactly.
I'm talking like anaphylaxis type allergic, where you cannot be around dogs, or it's a risk to your own health. But otherwise, if you just sneeze around them or whatever, take something before you, like a Benadryl or whatever, before you go have them come with you somewhere. That way, you're comfortable, you're not sneezing your head off, and they get to use their chosen mobility aid.
Exactly. Anything else you want to cover?
I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything else.
All right. Oh, looks like we have another comment or another question.
Okay.
Would therapy dogs count too?
Okay, there's different classifications of dogs. There's therapy dogs, there's service dogs, and emotional support animals, and just a plain pet. So I will go over each of those. A service dog is specifically trained for your disability. Like guide dogs, diabetics, alert dogs. Those are trained for the specific condition the person has. A therapy dog is more of a dog that goes into a nursing home and the elderly can pet, or into a hospital and people can pet. It is not a service dog. It cannot be taken into Walmart or a movie theater or whatever. It has less places it can go than a service dog.
Yeah, it all, like she says, it all depends on um, the dog itself. And
Because they are not, therapy dogs are not protected under the ADA. So they do not have rights to go to Walmart or the movie theater or a restaurant or what have you. Because they are not trained specifically for someone's medical condition or disability.
give me 1 second.
Okay. And then while you're doing whatever you're going to do, I'm going to finish talking about this.
Okay.
And then there's the emotional support animal, also known as the ESA. Only places those can go is like pet stores. or pet-friendly places. Other than that, they can't go anywhere outside the home and outside your walks. Like, ESAs can't go to a restaurant with you. They can't go to a movie with you. They can't go to Walmart with you. Because they're not trained to be in public spaces. Because they don't have those same rights as like service dogs. So they can't be in the non-pet friendly public spaces.
Exactly. And I'm going to address this one last question, and then I'm going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. There has definitely been a lot of therapy dogs in schools in my area today or lately. Yeah, they're in the school, like Nikki was saying, probably for something. I mean, like schools use them if there's like a traumatic event that's happened at the school, or if someone needs them, those resources are there. So it all depends on the situation. And I am going to end it there.
Take care of everybody.
Everyone has a disability, you just can't always see it.
And
please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Yep.
Till then, I'm Dalton.
And I'm Nikki.
Peace.